Welcome back. So I am dropping right into the nether. We're heading over towards spawn. Actually, I'm stopping over at Winterhold, so because I have a snowman there, so I can do some snow farming, because I need a bunch of snow blocks to finish my build. But before we start finishing the build, I'm going to start and finish the last tower that I have over this spawner. So we'll hop over there, start building the tower, and then when we come back, I will start finishing out the spawn area. Okay, so now I hole dug, my tower is finished, so we're good to go over here. I want to work on this room, so this is going to be a room here, and then we're going to dig this pit all the way down to bedrock. And then over here will be a transit station, will take us over to that other area. So we'll have a cart that goes off in that direction, and we'll have a cart that goes in that direction. And the motif, is that what I'm thinking? Motif? Or I guess the style is going to be white. I don't know why I decided white, but I thought, oh, white would be something interesting, something different. So we're going to try white. Now I set up this area here, the walkway, and I'm already going to change it. Because I think it'll add something to it if we put in calcite? Yeah, calcite. The stuff that's around those amethyst nodes. Just to break it up, so it's not all just solid diorite. We've got this calcite here. And it almost looks like the polished diorite. Except it doesn't have lines going through it. This, because everything underneath this, all the way from here over to that wall, is going to be dug out. So this is actually a walkway which is going to overhang this whole area. And I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going really short, so I think I was going 9 in each direction. So I've decided I'm only going to go 6. And then I think this polished diorite floor is going to extend all the way over into this area. We're going to start off with the walkway, but everything's going to be included. Because I really want like a big contrast when you come into here from the rest of the place. This is just all white. And I may switch it up and go with a different color in one of these other ones too. You need to remember, I still have that spawner, which I found up there someplace. So I'm going to need to figure out how to connect that. I don't think I'm going to connect it from here because it is way up there. So maybe from a tunnel farther up, I'll dig over to that tunnel over there. I'm going to need to see where that spawner is in relation to everything else. But that was a surprise. I was amazed I found so many spawners as it is, which is what kind of gave me the inspiration to put all these towers and stuff in, because there are a lot of spawners in the area. But that one caught me by surprise. I never ran into that one. Of course, I hadn't gone caving over there, I don't think, so. Okay, let's dig this out. I think I'm going to take all this out. Where's my axe? Well, if I take all of this out here. Where's my... Might as well do this the proper way. We'll take all this out here, and I think... Yeah, I think we'll start here. So if we do the stripped log, do the stripped log here, that, and then get the normal oak here. Where's, no, I dropped a bunch of it. Pick up all this too. I'm really going to take out all of the ceiling here because I had to shorten this tunnel because it was kind of interfering with the spawner, because I didn't take into account I needed to dig out the spawn chamber when I put the tunnel in. So here, let's see, dig this and this out, right? Okay, there we go. Now, so if we take this out here, that, go away, you're bothering me. Before I got down into this underground area, I never would have thought I would not want to see any slimes. Because usually you can use slimes for stuff, but there are just too many of them. It's just, they're in my way. They're annoying. So here, I think, yeah, I want to take all of this out, because the ceiling is going to be lowered. So even if I left this, it wouldn't matter, because the ceiling is going to be below this. But I did want this here. Yeah, I wanted it to look like that. And then on this side, I think the ceiling will go here. It's going to be primarily these white blocks. I said I was going white on this. I'm going with the white. Yeah, so all this is going to be white, so I'll just have to dig this down. Yeah, dig that down one. I think I may go get... Well, maybe I don't need ceiling lights. Sometimes you need ceiling lights, sometimes you don't. In this case, I think it's a don't. I will need to dig all this out. And I'll probably scaffolding myself up there. That is the edge of the ceiling right there. Let's figure out what this wall is going to do. So that'll be the wall there, and then the wall will continue here. Yeah, I've got a whole layer to dig out, I think. It's here. And this is where the concrete comes in. We do this. Nice white concrete. And then across the top too. Keep slated. I can just fill this in here because I do not need that. There. And then I think this is where I can put some pattern into the wall. Oops. Yeah, this will give us a bit of a contrast. There. And then what am I going to do in the middle? I think in the center we are going to put in, where is it at? Polished. If I do this, there, that, there, here, here, there, like that. Yeah, some kind of like little roundels in the corner there. I just need to figure out the lighting. I mean, I can figure out the lighting here because we can do something like this on the corners. And actually that will carry up there, and then probably same thing here. That, oops, no, let's Then we want to get rid of this. There we go. And do that. I can at least hang. Yeah, hang lanterns off the corners here. Probably don't need anything on this wall. Then I need to figure out this other wall over here. But I could break it up. I could put like this round area. Maybe put 3 in between, another round area. Maybe I'll move in from the sides or whatever. I haven't even started digging down. Let's just take a look here, see what this is going to look like. Yeah, and then I'm going to need, to dig all of this out, aren't I? Maybe I should do that first. At least get the ceiling down to where it needs to be. Like that. That looks like it wants to stand out, but I think I may need to push this wall back just a little. Yeah, just a little, so it doesn't butt up against this here. And I think I can go over a couple. Yeah, I've got to stop in here, so I can go over about probably 3. Well, maybe if I move this over 3. 1, 2, actually 4. Like that. Which means this floor here is going to be different than this one over here. Probably just normal diorite. Yeah, maybe if I just do normal diorite for the floor over there. That way the walkway stays consistent around this area, but the actual floor can be different. But yeah, and then the wall, so the wall goes here. And it doesn't interfere with my station. The station comes up and parks here right next to the wall. Yeah, that actually works pretty good. So you come around here, and this will all be open to my transit area. Okay, so I got this all cleared out. So this is the room. Not going to have anything in here except for the pit and the rail systems. But I thought I'd clear it out anyhow. I mean, I've got the space, and it makes sense to, kind of expand it so it's not all crowded. If we push this wall over here, there, and this is given the right look. This is what I'm looking for. White. Just sort of not sterile or medicinal, maybe, or hospital-like. Yeah, here. So if I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 on this wall. 2 across, 3 down, and then 2 across. And then I can fill the corners in with this, and then do this. And then if I dig these out, and where is my diorite? I take a diorite, like that. It's good. And then There. And we'll take this. I'm going to need to make more lanterns. But if I do like that, well, that'll be like, that'll kind of give us some lighting. Kind of give us, that will give us lighting on the wall there. I don't know why I'd say kind of. It's not like it kind of gives us lighting. It does give us lighting right there on the wall. And then do this. It's getting late or early. Late or early? It's past my bedtime. I should be going to bed pretty soon. Just want to finish this wall and then I can go to bed. How's that? Do this here. Oops. Like that. And then I want to start over here on this side. Oops, no, I didn't want to do that. This is going to be normal diorite. But we're going to do diorite slabs. Because my diorite goes farther if I do slabs. Yeah, so if we do that up, we slab it up like this. And I'm just making a little platform so I can work on the wall here. Ooh, I hear mobs. We do this. Yes. That there. That. And take this out. That. And then we'll do the same here. I'm starting at both ends because I'm not quite sure where this is going to end up. So I may need to expand it in the middle here. It looks like, yeah, I'm going to have kind of an odd area right here in the middle. That I can't fit another one of these in. Yeah, so I'm just going to have an odd area right here. Oh, this almost is. That, maybe I'll just do, yeah, a wall, snow wall there. And this will light everything up. It may light it up so much that I don't get any mobs spawning from the spawner. Which really isn't a problem. I mean, the spawner's there for aesthetic reasons anyhow. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think that'll work for that one. And then I just have to continue it on this wall. Actually, in all the walls. And then we'll have to put the ceiling in. And this here needs to be moved. So I have this landing area here. So what I'll have to do is we'll put the ceiling in there. Like, where's the ceiling? Where's my polished? Right there. We would have polished here, right? Oh, does that line up? Does that line? It lines up. That right there is where my door is going to be. Yeah, so we'll just dig this out to the wall, and then we'll have a ladder down with the door over here. And I think, yes, I will go find some pale oak wood. Yeah, so this is where my door will be, right back here. And then we'll come out right where that snowbank. That snowbank. I was going to run it back to that wall there, but this is perfect. So there'll be a door right here. And then this will open up. Yeah, we'll have a ladder which goes up, probably back here someplace. A ladder which goes up, and then I can get over and get into the ladder. It goes all the way up the shaft. Basically just for access. But if I go get one of those pale oak doors and put it here, that'll match the white with everything else. Ha 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 ha. Perfect. That worked out really well, because I was going to go back there and figure out how that works, and this works perfectly because the walls lined up exactly the way it was meant to be. It was kismet. Is that what they say? Kismet. But anyhow, that is all I'm going to do for today, because I got to get to sleep. I think I've been up for way too long, starting to not make sense, or not make any additional sense that I normally don't make. So I want to thank you all for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.